What's up, everybody? What's up? It's your big in the mother effing building. Yes, we here. And today's episode, we will be talking about mental health. It's a sensitive topic. I want to share with you my thoughts on mental health, and we're gonna talk about long distance relationship. And so we're gonna get into it because we're gonna go straight to the point because I want to share with you what I think about mental illness and not just only that on the I want to talk to you guys about the medication that people are having, like the raw medication. I want to go on that particular part. So I know we all know this, right? That that we diagnose people who have mental health, right? Who have mental illness. But here's the thing, though, and I want y'all to know this, that pe- some of the people can be wrong, and the thing is that we can't just assume that person is supposed to take medication because I took I in college I did pharmacy technician, and I want to adjust because this topic has been on my mind, and I want to address this. That we have to be thorough. We got to be thorough. We cannot just think that, oh, that person needs medication. That person needs medication because But we have to make sure people get the right medication, because there's I have heard so many stories about people taking the wrong medication, and then once they take the medication and it end up killing, like that K word. Yeah, I can't say that on, but I can't say the K word. You know what, I'm going with that. Yeah, so we have to, and I recommend that that as a therapist, and as a therapist and stuff, and I think I want people to know this, that the person who are diagnosing people, the are people, we have to make sure that they get the right treatment, because that I have seen it all over. I've seen it for years, that people have like always get things wrong, and people are passing away because of taking the wrong medication. And we have to be careful what we give people. We have to make sure they have accurate the accurate medication, because there are times people are passing away for nothing, because, and on top of it, because people don't seem to um evaluate. We have to evaluate the patients. You have to evaluate people before we assume something and say, oh, let me diagnose this person. Yes, okay, this medication is for that. And then when they take it now, and then guess what? They have side effects and something happened to them. Who is it gonna come on? Exactly. So I recommend people who are authorized to diagnose person and stuff, please. And doctors, especially doctors, and no shade to the doctors. I love the doctors and stuff, because but let me tell you something. Remember, the doctor don't get the final say. God get the final say. Yeah, the doctors are there to patch you up, help you up, but remember, you have doctors who are, they don't understand, and they might be wrong too. They might, let me take this off. They might be wrong too. They might be wrong, because we have to get a second opinion. You can't just rely on just one opinion, because maybe that person telling you that is going to go, you know what I mean? You always got to have a second opinion. So once you have a second opinion, that helps you to say, okay, let me narrow this. Okay. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel about it, because I'm a therapist, and I'm a life coach, and I'm a mental health teacher, and all that kind of stuff. And as that, when I listen to stories and read stories and watch stories on YouTube and all these different platforms, I'm people are not being evaluated accurately, and we have to, and as therapists and as mental health people who are therapists in mental health, we have to make sure that people are getting the right care and the right medication, because you have people out there, you have people out there are giving people the wrong medication. We because the reason why I'm sharing this is because it has been on my mind, and on top of it, I took I took pharmacy technician. Yes, I'm a pharmacy tech, but I didn't pass I didn't pass the board test, which I'm gonna pass the board test. And guys, I almost missed it 1 point. 1 point. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna be a pharmacy technician. Yeah, because to have that, but I'm still a pharmacy technician because I know, because I learned different skills on as I was in school. I've learned so much about medication and what medication, and we have to be make sure we're taking the right medication. Because I'm telling you about experience. I want you. Hold on a second, guys. I'm telling you about experience. I don't want you guys to give people the wrong medication, because when that does that, guess what? It's gonna be on you. It's gonna be on you. It's not gonna be on that person. It's gonna be on you, and we have to be careful as 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 a doctor. As I'm not saying that I'm a doctor. I'm just saying, but because the information that I've acquired, I had to charge the thing. The information that I acquired, I've learned so much along throughout the years, because I'm almost halfway to 40, and I've acquired so many learning things. And when I look at the videos and the thing, and how, what I mean, I tell myself, I, this is what I tell myself. I said, my God, you have people taking the wrong medication, and that's the thing. We got to make sure we give people the right medication, because when you give your patients the wrong medication, anything can happen. So we got to go through thoroughly before you give people medication, because I'm gonna tell you this. And I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I do take medication. To be honest with you, I do take medication. But the thing is, I'm gonna tell you this. One person tell me the other thing, and the next person tell me a different thing. So I tell myself that, oh, excuse me. I tell myself that I'm gonna get another opinion, because one person tell me the other thing, the next person is telling me the other thing. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure to have them evaluate me to make sure I'm taking the right medication. Because guys, this happens a lot. 'Cause for years, people are passing away for taking the wrong medication, and I don't want that. And the Holy Spirit is telling me to hold off on that medication, because let me tell you something. The Holy Spirit knows. Be, when if you hear God tell you, give you an instruction, and say, don't take that as yet. You need don't take it as yet. I want you to don't take it as yet. There is a reason why God is protecting. God is protecting you from something. God is God is protecting you from having side effects of anything can happen to your body. Because let me tell you something. And I'm gonna say this. It was years ago. It was years ago. I went to the eye doctor, right? Because I was due to get a glasses. I was due to get glasses. So to make a long story short, when I was due to get my glasses, guess what happened? You will not believe what happened. When the eye doctor checked me out and make sure that I'm good and stuff. You know what? Do you know what the eye doctor told me? The first thing that eye doctor told me, and you guess it right. Are you taking medication? Guys, medication can affect your eyes. It can, because if you're taking the wrong medication, it will affect your sight. So the doctor said, if and the eye doctor recommended to me, and from that eye doctor told me that I value my life and I cherish my life. The eye doctor told me this, and I will never forget it. She said, think about yourself. Make sure, make sure that your sight is very important. Be careful what you consume in your body. And that lady is right. Be careful what is in your body, because it will affect you in the long run. If they tell you, oh, you need to take that medication, you need to check it out. You need to make sure you do your research. And it's true, you gotta do your research, guys. If you know you something is not right, because look, it affect my eyesight. And that eye doctor told me the most important thing: take care of yourself. Take care of you. Think of about you. Don't think about what other people say. You think about you. You think about because this is very important. Your eyesight is important. Without your eyes, you cannot see. Your eyes are the gateway, the key, the gateway. Because without sight, you can't see. So when that eye doctor told me to take care of myself and make sure to do research that thing before you take it, because let me tell you something, the eye doctor did the eye doctor asked me about the auto medications, and the doctor asked me questions. Said, are you do you have seizure? And I said, no, I don't have seizure. Yes, guys, one of the medication I'm taking is for seizures, and I don't have seizure. I don't. And the other medication that I was taking, um, it was for depression. And the eye doctor told me, "Are you depressed?" I'm like, "No, no. Well, why would I be depressed for? If I if I if I am depressed, it will be for a reason, but it's not for towards anything. It's like, you know what I mean? It's not for anything. It's just like when the eye doctor asked me all these questions, I was like, wow. You got to value your life, guys. You got to value your life. You have to, because um if the Holy Spirit said don't take something, because there's a reason why the Holy Spirit tell you not to take that for a reason, no, not to take it for a reason. And the Holy Spirit told me not to take it yet, because you have to make sure you read the information, and that what that eye doctor told me. Oh, she ain't wrong. hmm So I want to leave you with this. Make sure Make sure you're having the right medication you're taking. If you and I'm telling you this, and I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm gonna say this. Yes, I do have mental health, but it does not show. And I'm gonna be honest with you, because the Holy Spirit. Because one thing I wanna, because that's the purpose of this podcast, is to be authentic, be truth, be real. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I do have mental health. I do. But the thing is this: it's not showing. It's not showing that much. The Holy Spirit, because of the knowledge that I've acquired, because of the knowledge I learned and stuff, it it doesn't show. I have It's like 50-50, 50-50. You see what I mean? It's not going to show all the way. I'm 50%, 50% mental health, 50%, So yeah, it's not going to show that much. And that is uncommon, but is rare. You don't find that in anybody else. It's rare. It's rare that somebody has is what I mean is very rare. It's very rare. I'm gonna tell you that from now. It's very rare. But anyway, guys, I wanna tell you this. I wanna tell you what to say when people have mental health. And I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't let that define me. I don't let mental health define me. Yeah, just because, yeah, I don't show it. I don't show, I don't, because mental health is not, because you're not, oh, you're not saying, oh, I am mental health. No, you are you. You are Danica. You are Danica. You are Keisha. You are, you are Anna. You are Ashley. You're, you. These, that's who you are. You're not your mental health. You are you. If it doesn't show that much in you, there is a reason why God did that. There's a reason why God did that for you. Because it's rare you find that. That's rare. So I want to leave you with this. I'm gonna tell you this, how to speak to people who has mental health. So instead of saying she, he, they, or they have bipolar or dementia or anorexia nervosa, um it no, we gotta say this one. You gotta say, oh, he or she has bipolar or dementia or anorexia, but never say he or she. Don't say she is bipolar. She is demented. She is anorexic. Nah, we always say the person living. Let's say person living with a mental illness or mental health condition, but never say they're crazy, never say they're insane, never say they're nuts or a lunatic, mentally ill, handicapped, disabled, has a loose screw, lost his or their marbles. Never say that. Always say, let's say experiencing mental illness, say that you're experiencing it. So that's why I say yeah, I experience it, but I have 50%, you know what I mean? Say experiencing, but you never say you're suffering from the are victim of mental illness. No. Never say you're committed suicide. No. Say you, let's say you died by suicide. Say let's say attempted suicide. Never say unsuccessful suicide instead of unsuccessful suicide. Say, let's say usual slash typical behavior instead of saying normal behavior. Let's say person receiving mental health services instead of saying mental health patient slash case. Oh, let's say psychiatric hospital, but never say mental institution. Never say mental institution. Never. Or loony bin. I'm just saying, I'm being real. Now, never say, oh, instead of saying, oh, that person is addict, that person's a junkie, that person's a druggie or drunk, alcohol. If you see me looking at, I got my notes right here. Never say those things, but you always say you have that person has a substance use disorder and addiction. Never say that person is a psychotic. Never say this. Never tell people with mental health that they're psychotic. No. You got to say it like this. You are experiencing symptoms of psychosis. Never say, oh, that person is retarded or mentally retarded or slow. Never say that. Never say those words. Say that person has an intellectual or developmental disability. Now, then never say, "Oh, that person is as a special education student." No, never say that. You are going to say this. You're going to tell that person that this student is receiving special education services. Boom. It's, instead of saying that person is brain damaged, never say that. Say that person has a brain injury. There's a difference between saying has a brain injury and is, because when you're saying, because there's a difference, you're saying that person is brain damaged. That's what you're saying. But you're saying that person has. That means they have it. So never say, tell a person it drives me crazy, or another person it drive them crazy, or however drive them crazy. Always say it annoys and irritates me. It irritates me, and this could be you can so if a mental person say, oh, it drives me crazy. Don't tell them. Don't say that. Say it annoys or irritates me. Never say, oh, I'm OCD. No, because you are claiming that you have OCD. You're claiming it. There's a difference between, say, OCD and your like, order, and organization. Never tell yourself you are OCD, because you are defining yourself that you have obsessive compulsive disorder. You are saying that you are upset. You're OCD. Never say that, because you are creating your reality. Remember, our words are powerful. So you got to say, I like order and organization. The next thing, the next thing you shouldn't say is, "Oh, I'm so depressed." Never say I'm so depressed. Me, I don't say I'm so depressed. No. I don't say I'm so depressed. No. Because you are claiming it. You're claiming it upon yourself. If you claim it upon yourself, you are saying you're depressed. Instead of saying that, you say, I'm feeling really sad, down about the situation. You know what I mean? And never say, "Oh, I'm so ADHD." No, you're claiming it on yourself. You have to say, I am having trouble focusing. And last but not least, never say you're so bipolar. No. You're claiming to yourself that you are bipolar. You're not. Say, I've noticed you are exhibiting a frequent change of moods lately. That's it. You don't need a so remember, this is how you tell yourself how to sit. So instead of saying certain things, you have to say it in a way, but because when you say, you are claiming it. So because I am is a powerful word. I am is powerful, because that is how our mouth is a weapon, so we got to care for what we say out of our mouth. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for taking the time out to be a part of the discussion. And I just want to say, what are your thoughts on this? What are your thoughts? What do you think of the topic that I've been mentioned? And I want you to leave it in the comment section below. And if you have any questions you want to ask me, leave them down below. And there is a number where you could call in if you want to be a part of the podcast. The number is down below. It is 954-947-6852. 954-647-6852. Hit. You could call in on that number, and you could call or text, however you want to speak to me, and I will put you on the show and all that kind of stuff. And I will give you the process. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching and listening to this podcast. It means a lot to me that you guys are joining in and be a part of the discussion. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. And don't forget to hit the like, comment, and subscribe button. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell where you will see where everything I post. And make sure to click that notification button so you can know when I post on this on here. All right, guys. Be blessed. Stay blessed. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Before I end this podcast, I just want to say this. Make sure to keep it locked and loaded, because tomorrow is our first ever weekly meeting. As you can see on the screen, our meeting will start at 9 a.m. until 10 a.m. Like in Eastern Standard Time. So make sure to come join us as we chat. We will be going live on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. So make sure to join us. We're going to be talking about we're going to talk about a lot of stuff, the plans and stuff for the podcast, and everything that is going to be planned. All right, guys. Thank you so much for taking the time out to join us, and thank you so much for watching the podcast. I'm your host. Thank you. I'm signing off.